You ought to see it from up here. This is pretty amazing on a Saturday, everybody being here. Thanks for coming out. As Tony said, my name's Ken Reid, and for 35 years I had the world's greatest job. I taught children. I'm an AFT member, and I'm also a product of Utica Community Schools. I worked for the Macomb Intermediate School District as a special ed teacher. Let me tell you about the kids I had. I had the kids that had the severest disabilities. They were cognitively and physically challenged. They had seizure disorders. They had feeding tubes, and they were oxygen dependent. Every day those kids counted on me and the parapros I worked with to provide stimulating learning opportunities and to take care of their physical needs. And you know, a lot of times they couldn't perform the tasks we asked them to do, but I could look at their face and I could tell when they got it. Y'all know what that looks like? Well, the state always told me, don't tell us what you believe you know about that child. Tell us what that child is doing, and then we'll know that child. Well, Governor Snyder, Republican legislators, I want to hold you to that same standard. I'm not listening to what you're telling me. I'm watching what you're doing to me. And here's what you're doing to me. You're giving a $1.8 billion tax break to special interest corporations. How are you going to pay for it? You're going to reform education. You're going to cut our funding. You're going to increase class size, give us EFMs, get rid of senior teachers, and increase charters. That doesn't sound like reforming education, it sounds like deforming it. What else do? You're going to tax pensions. Like you, I worked hard and I played by the rules and I paid my fair share. Now you're asking me to make a personal sacrifice to pay for those tax breaks, and you're asking our children to jeopardize their future, their education for those same special interest corporations.
That's not right.
That is not right.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
Well, and that's one thing that they have done to us. It hasn't created one job, it hasn't improved public education, and it hasn't improved our profession. And taxing our pensions, it only weakens our economy and marginalizes the retirees. And I'm not going to stand for it. How about you?
No!
Here's what I'm going to do. I wrote a lesson plan for myself. I'm going to go to their offices. I'm going to write letters, I'm going to call their office, I'm going to dig in my pocket and give to the political action campaigns, and I'm going to attend those town hall meetings. And I'm going to go to those coffee hours, and I'm going to give them questions like, please, list 6 ways in which cutting corporate taxes by $1.8 billion improves critical thinking skills in our youth from 5 to 24. Explain how taxing pensions relates to those subgroups of elementary, middle school, and senior high students. And by the way, provide me with those references. And I'm going to repeat it, and repeat it till they get what's going on. Then November 2012, I get to do the grading. I do hope they pass. But when I look in their face, there's no way. They don't get it. Now, I'm going to be the toughest teacher they ever met. And I'm going to keep that up. I'm not going to quit. Now, what I'd ask you to do is look to that person to the left of you and look to that person to the right of you. And I want you to make a commitment to them that you're going to make a lesson plan too that includes donating to your PAC, attending meetings, voting, protesting every draconian bill that attacks kids, teachers, and retirees, and every other working member of this state. And I guarantee we do that, we're going to move this state forward in the right direction for our children. And the only people that are going to be left behind who do not pay attention to our determination. Thank you.